Well, Tristan Grant back to shine a spotlight on the people making music in New Brunswick right now. Tristan, a.k.a. Wolf Castle, is a Mi'kmaq rapper, producer, and singer from Pabinaw First Nation, and a regular music columnist here on Information Morning.
As you know, I am a big fan of local music in the province and the artists that create it. This week, I had a chance to catch up with Fredericton's up-and-coming Alexander Flexman. At 19 years old, she's just beginning her music career, but you can tell that the passion is there and it's infectious. Influenced by bands like Type O Negative and The Cure, there's this unique, new wave kind of gothic flair that's instilled in her tracks, and I really love to see it. Originally born in England, she moved to the Maritimes at 2 years old and has called this place home ever since. We got to chatting about her process, the importance of art and community, and we discussed the journey of how she wrote her debut album, slated for release on January 12th. Alex, thanks for joining me this morning. I'm really excited to talk about your process and your career and get to know you a little bit better.
Sweet. Awesome.
I'm curious, do you come from a family of artists, or how did you get into music?
So I do actually come from a quite artistic family. My mom was a classically trained singer back in England. She performed with orchestras and such before. She performed in cathedrals. And yeah, she's always been my rock. She's been my number one supporter from day one. She got me all my starting equipment, like my interface that I still use, and it came with my DAW that I still use. And when I played Officer Square this year, she went and someone immediately knew it was her. They were like, "You're this kid's mom, aren't you?" They were like, "We can tell from the way you're smiling." Like, she is so supportive of what I do, and I wouldn't be able to do it without her.
And when you decided to kind of go on that path yourself, what was it that sparked that? You know, what made you want to do that? Because I always like to ask, because most people don't make music, they just listen to it. So what motivated you to cross the threshold?
So there's a few factors there. The first one was when I first picked up a guitar back in 2019, because I had taken one lesson from a friend a few years before, but that was before we moved across the province a bit. And so I ended up picking up guitar again, and this was during middle school, and my mental health completely went from like right up here as a kid being the happiest kid in the world to down. I was not doing good in school, and music found me when I was in my lowest place, and I couldn't do anything about it. I was at rock bottom, but what I could do was play my guitar and sing, and that always kept me going.
It is interesting how music will find you at those kinds of moments and lift you up.
Yeah.
So I wanted to say congratulations for finishing your first record, your debut album.
Thank you.
It's a big step. That's a wonderful thing, because, I mean, that's what we all dream of when we first pick up a guitar or first start writing, is one day I want to make a record, I want to do it. So what was that process like? What was the journey? How long did it take? And walk me through that a little bit.
Oh, man. It's been a tough journey. I tried writing an album last year, and it was supposed to be one that starts off sounding really happy, and it gets darker and darker, and it's just a story of my life and all the things I've been through. That album ended up severely affecting my mental health while I was writing it, and so I had to completely scrap it. And that's when one of my best friends, my bestie in the entire world, she's an amazing tattoo artist as well, she got me into Type O Negative, and that kind of changed everything. And that's when I came out with my first really gothic song, and that was Lover's Feast. And that was oh, okay, I'm finding my way now. I know where I'm going. And then I started writing my EP. And after then, it wasn't even intentional. It was just happened like that. And I had a whole album.
Wow.
Yeah, no, it just kind of came about, and it's just been a very long grind is the main thing. Yeah,
that's the grind, especially at the beginning too, and really just to be in the arts it's an uphill battle sometimes. But like you said, it's an outlet. It's like a piece of your heart. And I think when people hear it, they feel that, and it is helpful and it is healing. It's a great thing.
It's the greatest thing about music. I love it so much.
Yeah, 100%. And so just to celebrate this, milestone in your career, I thought, let's talk, let's play one of the songs, all that stuff, right? So you sent me a song called Spring's Beginning. And I think that that's the one that we're going to share with everybody listening. And why don't we talk about that one a little bit? What was the inspiration for that song?
I ended up coming up with the inspiration at Harvest Music Festival this year. So I thankfully got the chance through one of the amazing people in our local scene, Eddie Young, to go to Harvest. And I went to a bunch of shows I'd never been before. I have like almost never been to any like concerts or anything like that, really. I'd only been to a couple in my life. I was at Harvest and I ended up writing about like most of the prompts for the album while I was there. I found inspirations from so many things. It's music that gives me my inspiration, you know. I ended up writing this one line, and it was wanting to better yourself. And in brackets, I put better friend, better lover, better sister, better daughter. And how I ended up writing the song itself was completely by accident. I was playing my song Winter's End from my EP Before Oblivion, and I ended up finger picking it. And then when I did that, I was like, oh, no, wait. And I went to the other chord and did that too. And I just ended up writing it in one night. And I was like, how did I manage that? Quickly filmed it. And I produced the entire thing the next day. Spent like 8 hours working on that solo, like piecing it together. It just ended up happening after that. But it was that chorus that really was where the entire song came from. Amazing.
Yeah. And I love the tie of Winter's End to Spring's Beginning. Mm-hmm. Like the connection there.
No, it's so cool. I love doing that. I get so much inspiration from other artists that tie their music together and make it linear. Like Billie Eilish's new album, Hit Me Hard and Soft, did that, where the songs all transition into the next one, and then she'd take elements from one song and put it in another. Lord Huron's done that with albums too, where they all kind of progress the same way.
Right, yeah. It's such a gift when you start like making a song and it just kind of happens and it comes together without much effort, because it's most of the time, for me anyway, it's like so hard.
Yeah.
And every now and then I get one immediately and I'm like, oh, thank God.
Yeah. No, that's exactly it. I've gone through spells like that, but I just find when I'm at my lowest points and I can pick up a guitar, that's when I write. Because the main reason I write and the main thing I write about is it's like, you're not alone. Someone else knows what you're going through. And here's a piece of my heart, and I hope it can help heal that piece of yours too.
That's actually how I do it every time.
It's so much fun that way. I find it's so, like, I don't like how technology's advanced in a lot of ways, but in the way it's advanced for music, where you can sit at a computer and record stuff or put it in with keys and not having to use sheet music like they would have a few hundred years ago and only been able to use that. We are so blessed to have that right at our fingertips and to be able to have that, you know, little playground right in front of us on our little computers.
Yeah, accessibility is key. You know, it's you got to take advantage of the tech too, in that way. You know, it's great for that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I love hearing your process. Love hearing, you know, that you're passionate about this and that you're diving headfirst and releasing music. That's what I love to see, especially in the local scene. So thank you so much for chatting with me this morning. It's so much fun.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Alexander Flexman with Spring's Beginning. That's from her new album that drops today. Thanks to our music columnist, Tristan Grant, for sharing that music. Well, with the holidays in the rear view mirror, it's time to embrace winter. And many people are looking for ways to get out and enjoy the next few months. There are all kinds of options.